What up? This is Robert Ory.
Or three-pointer. Buries it!
You might know me as Big Shot Bob.
To Ory for three. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts.
What's going on, Big Shot Bob?
Robert Ory from downtown.
It's Friday. That's what's up. It's the Shoot Around bonus showtime. Episode 129 of the Shoot Around. And we got questions out of the gate that relate to Tuesday, right away. By the way, if you ever do have a question for us, thank you to Marcus, Trav, Steven, and anybody else who sent me stuff in the last week or so. You can find us all over the place. We're at Big Shot Bob Pod, Rob Jenner's, RK Ori, and B Harper 90, I believe, on your social media platforms.
That's right.
Okay. So this came up on the Tuesday show. Harper made a joke about trading Giannis to the Spurs. And Rob's internet cut out because Spectrum hates the Spurs. So the question is, from Marcus, do you guys think this BS is even possible? Honestly, I'd love to see it, even if it bursts into flames. Here is the link that he sent me. Could the Cavs put together the impossible? They've got Donovan Mitchell and James Harden in place. When the doors open for LeBron James to come home, sure, everybody's speculating that LeBron's going to maybe try to end his career in Cleveland. But then comes the real swing. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Not just a pipe dream in this scenario. If Cleveland is willing to part ways with Evan Mobley plus a lot of future assets, the framework for a deal could be there. So you'd be looking at a super big four in Cleveland. Spida, the Beard, King James, and the Greek Freak. Now, the catch would be no depth, no flexibility, and you're filling out your roster with like league minimum deals and G League guys. It's not sustainable, it's not balanced, but it could make a hell of a send-off for one final season for LeBron. So do you think it's possible for the Spurs, or for the Cavaliers, I should say, to put that together? Rob's just emphatically shaking his head.
No. I don't think they would.
Yeah. For the simple fact is you don't have enough. And that's no disrespect to Evan Mobley. You got to think about, you've been good for the last 3 years, so your picks in the draft are low. So you have no picks
that's true.
that are high. And Evan Mobley is just not enough. I know he's a great player, but when you thinking what they can get for Giannis, they're going to break the bank by getting him. So that's not enough. And if that did happen, King James is probably going to sit back and be like, yeah, I'm going to wait to see, because, with King James comes Bronny James. So
of course.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting, but I just don't think they have enough to get Giannis.
Harper, do you think they can pull it together? No shot?
No, I think parting ways with Evan Mobley. Who knows? You may have to part ways with Jared Allen too.
Probably.
Yeah.
I just don't see.
And honestly, anything of value on your roster would go.
I don't see all of that for Giannis, who you would probably only have for a few years, and
I mean,
you make it wrong.
You got to imagine you're only going to have LeBron if you do pull this off. On the scenario this comes together, you get a season of LeBron James.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 more years of the Beard, maybe. And then your future going forward is going to be Donovan Mitchell and Giannis for maybe a couple of years beyond that. And then after that, you're in straight rebuild. So are you willing to leverage your whole future to try and pull the Super Four together?
Think about that. Your bench is going to consist of Antetokounmpo, and James.
Yeah.
That's your 3 guys on the bench.
James family and the Antetokounmpo family.
You already got 8 players. You only got 4 more players. Oh, wait, no, I forget. Now we get 15 guys. So, yeah. But, yeah, I don't think that's happening. I know.
Yeah, I didn't think it was possible. But he's right, though.
Marcus, I like your idea, but it's not. They don't have enough.
I wouldn't mind seeing it come together just to see how it goes. Because, I have this vision in my head of it just not going well. You know what I mean? Because it's one of those things, on paper, it's like, holy crap, that would be amazing. But in reality, it's like, oh, yeah, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, you're going to have to. What you're going to have to do if you Milwaukee, you're going to have to somehow do the deal where you get Evan Mobley, then take Jared Allen, send him somewhere else because he's very valuable, or Evan Mobley is very valuable, and get two pieces from someone else
that could
come in there, and then you might think about that
like
deal.
a 3-team, 4-team trade type of a deal.
Yeah.
But even then, you would clean your roster. Like you would be just barren of any support, backup, bench guys. I mean, you'd be those four.
But here's the crazy part. There's some free agents out there who probably on the last leg and be like, yo, I'm trying to win a chip. You can probably, get someone like that on the team. You never know.
Okay, I didn't think about that. But there's a couple guys that'll take a league minimum just to be on that roster with those four.
Yeah. That's just like now Cleveland, you got Keon Ellis. You can send Keon Ellis hopefully to Portland and get Drew Holiday. And now you got a good team now.
But I mean, again, beyond those starting five, how many more pieces are you going to send off? We've sold some of the seats in the stadium. You can take the concession people. Like, I mean, it's just, you got to trade everything to make that happen. But I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued by the idea, though.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's an intriguing idea to pull together. But I don't think it's going to happen. Question from Trav. Yo, Rob. Did you ever have a friendship or any interactions with the late, great Craig Sager? I had never seen this Kevin Garnett interview with him before. Classic. I have not seen this either. He forwarded me this clip, and I've never heard this. This was Kevin Garnett and Craig Sager after a Celtics game when the Celtics were on their run. I'd never seen this before. Craig interviewed him, and he was in like a salmon pink suit. It was horrible. And look, I love Craig Sager. Loved Craig Sager. This was one of the worst suits he had. I mean, he's got some bad ones. This one was terrible, but I've never heard this interaction before with him and Garnett. Garnett and him after the game.
Hey, look here. I know we're going off the air for a little bit, but I need 10 to 15 seconds to say to you, okay, look, I've never in my life tried to really go at you in your suits and stuff. Tonight, I am stressing to you, you take this outfit home and you burn it. We don't want to see this. I know you don't double back with outfits. I've never seen you in an outfit twice, but you take this right here. I don't care if it's Versace, name brand. It costs
Saeed.
No, Saeed, I don't care. You take this and you burn it.
There's not any part I can keep? No?
Nothing. So when you get done with this, you should be butt-ass naked. This should be burned. Okay? It's good to see you, like always. In the shoes, too. Just burn it, okay? Just burn it. Don't ask no questions. Just burn the red socks, which people can't see at home. Take all this, handkerchief, lime thong, all that. Burn it, okay?
Fire cell?
Burn it. Gasoline, kerosene, either one.
I had not ever heard that before. And that's great.
I think I may have heard some of that before, but maybe not the whole thing.
Yeah.
Too good.
I think
funny.
I saw footage of that somewhere where he was saying that about one of his suits. So when I heard the burn it part, I was like, dang, I've heard this before.
I've never heard it. And I've heard a lot of back and forth with players and Craig Sager over his outfit, because obviously that was what made Craig was the ridiculous outfits and stuff. So Trav wanted to know if you had any good Craig Sager stories, or you ever crossed paths with Craig.
Well, Craig and I became close right before he passed away because we were talking one day. He says, yeah, my wife Stacy knows your ex. I'm like, who? She said, girl you went to college with. And I'm like, and I'm not going to call her name out.
Sure.
But it was this girl that was in love with me in college.
Uh-oh.
And somehow they became friends. She's like, yeah, you know G? I'm like, yeah, I know G. She said she used to date you in college. Like, no, we didn't date in college. She was obsessed with me in college. And no, we did not date. We were friends. That's about it. I didn't let it go any further than that. So that's how every time he would see me, he would like, G over there. I'm like, man, stop playing with me. So yeah, his wife, Stacy, she's a wonderful woman. I saw her about 4 or 5 years ago at an event. So we always talk about Craig. He was, the thing about Craig though, he was loved by everybody.
Everybody loved Craig.
And it would be a great poll with him and Ernie, because those two are loved by everybody in the NBA. So
yeah.
I mean,
them two.
I've never heard any. Honestly, you're right. There's two guys and I'm being honest, never heard a bad word about.
Yeah.
Either of them. You know what I mean? Like never heard a bad word about Ernie. And obviously we all know people that work very closely with Ernie for a very long time. Never heard a bad word about Craig. And I remember we were taping Harp. I think you were with us, right, when we started. We were taping the Shaq podcast, and Shaquille was in the studio with us when we found out Craig passed. He got a text. A text from the producers at TNT. We hadn't even started taping yet. He just got in there and he put his bag down. He was eating his lunch. We were waiting for our co-host to come down the hall from being on the air, and he got the text that Craig had passed.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he kicked all of us out. He goes, I want everybody out of the studio. He goes, well, all you guys get out. He goes, I need to make a couple phone calls, and I want to be by myself for a few minutes. And he sat. We gave him about 15 minutes, just in there on his own. That one hit him kind of personal. Yeah. Because him and Craig had gotten real close.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that was a tough one, losing Craig Sager. An icon for the NBA. Just a total icon. Question from Steven. Does Rob have any personalized license plates on his car? Honestly, and this is from Steven, honestly, I think they're kind of douchey, but I get it. And if I ever did get one, I'd get one like this guy in Texas. The state's making him change it. Okay, let me read you the guy's plate. See if you can figure out why the state's making him change his license plate. It is 370 H55V. 370 H55V. Any guesses why the DMV in Houston has said you have to cancel your license plate within 30 days?
Give me that license plate number again.
Okay, it is 370 H55V.
H55V.
37 whole Viv.
No, don't think about it that way.
No, it's a 3. It's an E.
Does it look like a word?
I should have wrote this down.
Write it down. Get yourself a piece of paper and write it down. Okay.
All right. I'm looking at easy hose.
370
70 H55V.
I know what the 7 comes over as an I, or is this?
No. So take that word and turn it upside down, if you would. Turn the whole paper around, Harp. What does it look like?
Oh, asshole.
If you flip it upside down, 370H55V looks like it spells the word asshole.
My thing is, that's very...
But that's brilliant.
Clever. But so they said the state said they had to change it?
The Houston, Texas DMV sent him a note, gave him a 30-day cancellation.
Wow.
Because they've been getting complaints. And he's like, I've had this license plate for 3 years. And this is now we're getting complaints? Okay.
I think somebody took a real hard look at that license plate. You know how people do when you're in traffic, or an officer or somebody that works for government or DMV looked at it and said, and then they did exactly what you did, right? Flipped it upside down.
And went, son of a bitch.
Oh, no, we can't have that.
If you look in your side or review, is it backwards on the number?
Well, no, because even if you read it backwards, it's still the right. You have to actually turn it over for it to
turn it upside down.
You got to turn it upside down for it to make sense. Yeah. So it's just, I don't know, man. Like I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at all. But who was it? Steven wanted to know if you have any personalized license plates.
I did. I don't have it anymore. After I retired, I had. This was my personalized license plate.
Oh, you have it. What was it? 7 rings. Oh, That's a good. You should have kept that one.
I just did it for the hell of it. I only had it for like.
No, that's a good one though. Yeah. I like that. That's
it's so funny when Candace saw it. She took a picture of it. She's like, "I can't believe you put down your license plate." So that was my license plate, and she took a picture of it.
I get news for you. It's an accomplishment you should be proud of. I mean, we intro you on this show, 7-time NBA champion Robert. That is it's more titles than anyone has won in the modern NBA that didn't play for the Bill Russell era.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That dynasty. So I mean, it's a great accomplishment. I don't blame you for having a license plate that's 7, right?
When I first got in the NBA, I had one too. I had Bama 2.5. You know, it's just what we had in college. Sport, But once I got in the NBA, I changed it. I got just regular, and then after I retired, I did that 7 rings. So,
but I would also imagine too, if you're a person of any kind of status, you don't necessarily want people to remember your license plate. You know what I mean?
Well, this, and
or
it
be
wasn't
able
like
to
I
spot
had,
you that easy.
but it was on the back of my my Raptor. I had a Raptor.
Okay.
And I had it on the back of my Raptor. So it wasn't like I had a fancy car where somebody like say, "Oh, that's Robert Horry." You know, it was a Raptor with 7 rings on it. So they probably wouldn't know it was me anyway. It's just a Raptor, you know. Okay. So
unlike Shaq's, who's got one that says Diesel 1, big ass truck, and I'm like, dude, they know it's you. What are you talking about? What the hell's wrong with you? Truck's the size of a monster truck. Of course it's. All right, I want to go give you the piece of audio of the week that I absolutely love, and of course I'm looking over here and I don't have it. So let me.
Sure isn't? I thought it was the one we had on the show.
What are you talking about?
With President Trump. I thought that was the audio.
Oh,
of the
no,
week.
that was Tuesday's audio of the week. Hell yes, it was. Let me give you this week's audio of the week. It's going to take me a second to find it here, but there was a woman in court, and she was in Zoom court, and here it is. There's apparently, and I don't know, have you ever done Zoom court before, like where you have to do court through or do you just?
Nah, I've seen it before.
I have too, but this woman was having to appear in court. Apparently, was driving. And you're not supposed to be doing that on Zoom court, but then lied to the judge about it, and the judge calls her out hard.
You cannot be driving, ma'am. What are you doing? Come on.
I'm not driving. I'm a passenger in a car. I'm sorry, I have an emergency. I'm going out of town for a family member, but I will have my driver pull over. Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry.
Am I crazy, or does it not look like you're driving that car?
I'm not driving the car. I'm a passenger in the car, sir.
What side of the car are you on?
I'm on the left-hand side.
How would you be on the left-hand side if you're a passenger in the front seat? Am I missing something?
Right-hand side. I'm sorry. I've been sitting in a room. I didn't know.
You know you're lying to me, right?
No, I'm not, sir.
Let me see the driver. Let me see the driver.
Hang on 1 second.
No.
I have to ask their permission.
Now.
You don't?
Oh, you're not in the you weren't in the driver's side. Do you think I'm that stupid? I'm entering a default judgment. You lied to me. Have a great day. Thank you.
Take your ass in the house.
Like that. I love the fact that the judge showed me the driver. I have to get his permission. Like, shut up. I just love when people get busted in a lie like that.
Oh my! She said, and then she was like, he asked, "What side of the left side?" Yeah, that's the side the driver's on.
I was sitting in a room. I didn't realize. What the hell are you talking about? I love when people get busted in a lie, man. It makes my day. All right, I'm going to give you the headline of the week with a question as we're going to wrap up this week's shoot around. Headline of the week: cocaine-fueled sharks are on the prowl in the Caribbean. I saw that in the New York Times and was like, what are y'all talking about?
Oh, my goodness.
Sure enough, Brazilian scientists have discovered traces of nose candy, caffeine, and painkillers in sharks swimming in the waters around the Bahamas. Scientists are blaming tourists who are throwing drugs, painkillers, and such overboard. And the sharks are getting a hold of it. They had two different sharks that tested positive for cocaine. So I guess my question would be, besides a shark, what animal do you never want to face jacked up on cocaine? What's the scariest animal jacked up on cocaine?
Outside of Cocaine Bear?
Cocaine Bear's a good one. That was a movie, yeah.
I don't want to face a sober bear. Like, what are we doing?
Like Cocaine Bear. Like, what animal? Like, if you give me, like, tiger's scary enough. Tiger on blow? Oh, I don't know. Like, I'm
talking about almost any animal, any mammal. I don't think it ain't too many mammals I want to face. Sober, let alone.
Think about if you get a deer jacked up on cocaine. You out there hunting. You shoot that mo, he's still coming.
He's coming at you, still strong. Finally, he crashes out and tries to sell you some crypto.
This big ass Buckner.
Yeah, you got to remember. Some of these animals are already fast. Now, how fast would they be on coke?
Oh, God. A cheetah on coke? Isn't he called Tyreek Hill? Oh, no, wait. Sorry. No, sorry. I removed that from the record. The joke was there, and I took it, and it was a bad decision.
Wow.
It was a bad decision on my part.
Jesus.
Scrap that from the record. So.
Yeah. That was good, though.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Just wasn't expected.
Nor did I. And hence it's going to be stricken from the record.